Back in the shop. I put a video up yesterday, and I know this is a quick turnaround for my videos, but I wanted to show you what's going on with the violin and explain. I do things a little different because I'm self-taught, and this is how I taught myself. And I know other people do it different ways and that, but basically what I did, I put the neck in the violin. And to show you how I do that, the one way people do it is they actually complete the box, they glue it on, and then they cut their slot. And I've done it that way. And I always worry about, since I don't have the proper clamp, you can just clamp it down, you can't clamp it to the block. And I like to clamp it down and to the block. So I either leave the top off or the back off. And this time I left the top off. But I cut a slot, and how I did that is basically I measured the end of this and with the center lines and everything and drew it out. And then I took a knife, a sharp knife, and scored it and cut through the ribs with the knife. And then I took my chisel and basically just chiseled it out. And the whole idea is to keep it straight, because the angle for the neck is right here. When you cut this out, you cut that angle. So if you put that angle in straight and tight, you'll have the correct projection here. And I like to check that too. And basically how I do that is I put my top on and I drill little holes in the top that I can set it the same place every time. And that's kind of important. Most guys do that. And then I know the top is where it should be. And you can insert the neck in where that goes, tight. Then you have the fingerboard. Put the fingerboard on, and that's all straight. I have a little tool here. You lay that right on the fingerboard, and it's where you want it to be. So actually it had to be moved in just a little, but that's what the clamp will do. But it's coming along. I still have to put my secret sauce on the inside, and then put my label in, and then I'll glue the neck on where I can clamp it here and clamp it there, and we'll be in good shape. And then it'll be tight. Then I'll glue the top on, and then I have to finish my button. I'll finish that off, and all the edges still have to be finished. So that's pretty much where this violin is. So I would say in the next few days it'll be all together, and I still have to cut for the saddle. I still have to make the nut, and I haven't decided what I'm going to make the nut out of. I got some old antler. I might make an antler nut. I think they look kind of neat. And then we'll start talking about finishing this violin, how I'm going to finish it. And I haven't made my mind up yet. I've got some homemade varnish. I'm thinking about doing that, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do spirit or oil varnish on it. So I may, I got some scrap pieces of this wood that I might try it out on and see if I like the colors and how it's going on. So that's all I got for right now. So subscribe if you feel a need to watch these things, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.